Boy, it's your bubble. And let me figure out how to do this by myself. Hmm. Interesting. If you turn it all the way down. What about now? I want to see. Turn it all the way down. What about now? What about now? Okay. I want to see. Is it feedback? What if I put the phone over here? I'm just trying some, y'all. Is it feedback? Is it feedback? All right, so y'all gotta let me know. You gotta let me know. I have a list of questions. Oh, why is it doing it though? Because I don't want the sound to come from this one. What if I turn it all the way down? All right. That. Is that gonna work? I didn't even know you can do green screen. Sup, I'm Kanye. Just a Kanye move right here. Can you hear me, Kanye? And is it giving back feed? I'm trying to go live by myself. If that's not the most Kanye shit you've ever seen in your life, I'm having a Kanye moment. Yeah, I'm having a Kanye moment. I'm going live by myself. So let me answer the questions that, yes, I can hear you. So the sound is good? That's wow. That's crazy. So I guess we'll go over these questions because I thought for sure that the sound would be goofed up. All right, the first question for tonight. The first question for tonight is, what's something you believe now that you didn't believe 5 years ago? I made graduate. Oh, you finally made graduation, bro? Because I knew you was a, did you used to be like a college dropout or something? You finally graduated. Did you graduate with honors? I feel like you're supposed to have uh, some type of ranking. Well, tell me this. What's something that you believe now that you didn't believe 5 years ago? It's 2025. Something that I believe now that you didn't believe 5 years ago. Oh, that your ass can go. Let me see. You kind of look like LeBron. LeBron James? I'll take that. Something that I believe now that I didn't believe. What up, Grandpa? I feel like Grandpa. You know what? The crazy part is, I am a grandpa though. I really am a grandpa. I have a grandson. His name is King Salem, and I wear these ugly ass all overall so I can embrace my old man status. But I'll be grandpa. I'll take grandpa. Um, what's something that you believe now that you didn't believe 5 years ago? With me, man, why is that crazy? Why is what crazy? Um, I believe that anybody can go broke. I believe that if make vulture 1 and 2 IG. Okay. I believe that anybody can go broke. I think it doesn't matter how much money you have. Uh, I've seen it, damn near experienced it, but how much money you have, bro, brokenness is just around the corner. So you have to conduct yourself accordingly. You got to move like you got good sense, and you got to learn from your mistakes, man. Financially, a lot of us are not financially literate. So I don't even know if I said literate right. A lot of us are not. Can he go broke? Can Elon Musk go broke? Probably not what I consider to be broke, but maybe what he considers to be broke. Um, millions may seem like he's broke to him. Um, I've learned to, man, be frugal when it's necessary and to think about certain things. But I've learned to trust myself. You said anybody. I did say anybody. I don't think he could. It would have to be a deliberate act to go broke if he did. Do you think people can really change, or do they just get better at hiding who they are? I think that depends on the individual. I'll ask the question again. Do you think people can really change, or do they just get better at hiding who they are? Hey there, if you're reading this, I hope you're having an awesome day. It's the best day of my life, bro. For real, for real. The question is, do you think people can really change, or do they just get better at hiding what they are? So changing is one thing, but to me, changing is like this. Changing is just like it's like clothes. Like I'll change this shirt and I'll put on another shirt, but I could possibly put this shirt back on. I would rather grow up out of this shirt. I'd rather grow off into a different being. I'd rather be a different size, so I can't put on the shit that I used to put on yesterday. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but I'd rather be in a situation where I I just grew. I don't want to change. Because if you change into a shirt, you can change out of you can put that same shirt back on. So that's just kind of how I look at life to one degree or another. I think that growth is better than change. I know that's probably you look like you enjoy fishing. You know what? I'm trying to get back off into fishing. I have not gone fishing since I was a child, but I just recently purchased some land down in Thompson, Georgia, and I want to kind of get my hands dirty. I want to put my hands in the sand, I mean in the dirt. I want to hunt. I want to scale fish. I want to be able to show my grandson first. You ain't got to worry about rent or mortgage because you got your own land. But I also want to show him the land will give us everything that we need. That everything that we really need as humans is provided for us. I appreciate that, Naya. I appreciate that. But I would like to go fishing, man. I really would like to go fishing. But it's been a minute since I've gone. Let's see what else we have. What's the difference between surviving and actually living? Ice guy. Uh, the oh hell no. Yeah, it's for real. The difference between surviving and actually living is this. I think surviving is what a lot of people have. I've survived for some time. Uh, and I think that it's just the perception of it. Because a lot of times you could be living, but you think you're just surviving, and it won't really go far, man. It's like check to check, but I think it's a mindset, bro. Because to me, living is not taking anything into consideration. It's not. Um, this is the most accurate description of broke people I've seen on YouTube Live. How? Please elaborate. Is Unc a secret hero? Yeah, you look like Mel Ice. All right. I see they didn't let the 12-year-olds in here. That's what's up. We'll take that too. Um, I think that I like to be. I, I say freedom. Freedom to me is being able to do what you want to do when you want to, without regards to any price tags, and you're not going back and forth. You're not considering. You're just living life. A lot of us are in a place where we can't move how we want to move because financially, shit, we surviving. And when you're in survival mode, man, some things you can't do. Sometimes you gotta take a rain check on shit. Um, if I am surviving, I'm striving to be in a place where I can do what I want to do. Hey man, I appreciate that. I hope you're not just capping me down on that. My homeboy ain't got his dad in the picture, and goddamn, you look just like him. Oh, I'm on the one paying you welfare check. Put some respect on my name. Hold up. I'm the one paying you welfare check. Put some respect on my name. That was funny. That was funny. Um, Next question. I'll answer the questions that's in the chat too. The next question is loyalty. Oh, you look like my lost father. Me too? No. I just did ancestry.com. I did find my older brother. I found out at the age of 45 that I had an older brother that lived maybe 35, 45 minutes away. His name is TJ. So I have an older brother. Am I trans? No, I don't think so. What's going? No heart. I'm trying something tonight, folks. I'm in it bit, but I couldn't get none of my homeboys to go live with me. I said, "If it, man, I'm just gonna go live myself." But salute to No Heart, bro. I know that you're a real person. I need more followers. Your EBT comes from my tax check. That's what's up. You should make more, my nigga. You should make more. Uh oh, it didn't come. Midnight Squirrel, Midnight Midnight Squirrel. It didn't come. So you should like send something, like send a gift or some shit. Do you think that your non-traditional lifestyle led to your child's mental illness? Do you think that your non-traditional lifestyle led to your child's mental illness? I don't know if my child has a mental illness. And what the fuck is traditional? Can I have your EBT card, please? You look like Diddy. That's racist. That's racist. Is it because of the gray hair? Or is it because that I'm black? Or that I fit the description? I don't think my bro ready to come on here and tell his story yet. Oh, that's Sex Chaser. That's a real person. I don't have to show their face, man. I could just do their voice because everybody they don't want to hop on them. They don't want to hop on the screen. I need this EBT card. Okay. What's your favorite football team? I don't even watch sports, folks. I don't watch sports. I don't watch football, basketball, baseball. I think it's time consuming. And I think it's weird that we have football teams in high school. I think we should have a team of plumbers or carpenters or electricians. It just sports just seem like time consuming to me. And it just seems like the NFL or major sports teams to me it just seems like a over populated high school. It's like we still have that same shit. We rooting for people. Hey man, if my whole football team would have put down the pads and picked up the manual to be mechanics, then more people would be entrepreneurs. But that's just my opinion. You ever went to a party? Yeah, I've been to. How do you feel about President Trump and living in a white America? Um, Politics is not real to me. It's like cartoons, bro. I can't take it serious because that shit wow, it's like a cartoon. It's like Netflix. So I don't know what's real and I don't know what's make believe. Yeah, these weird being like, yeah, they going crazy today. But it's cool. I'm entertaining, man. I done figured out I can go live by myself, man. So it's just me, the weirdos, and a cold cup of coffee, man. But I appreciate you, Noah, because you've been effing with me since day one when it was two people on the chat and five people on the subscribers, man. So I appreciate that in real life. In real life. Do you watch Alex Jones? Why is Alex Jones? Why does that name sound familiar? Is Alex Jones the guy who comes up with the conspiracy theories? Did I say that right? Conspiracy theories. What up with you and Diddy? Who is it? Javier? Is that asking what up with you and Diddy? This Dick? Been thinking about doing a new build in Skyrim. Either I don't know what that is, bro. It's too many big words. We need white boy on the. We do need white boy. I just talked to white boy He say he ready, man, but he just got personal stuff that's going on. White boy getting to the bag, man. He getting to the money, and that makes sense, bro. I can respect it. Shouts out to my rattlesnake days, man. That's my brother, man. We need him to come back. Come back, man. Talk to him. He's on YouTube now. Stop playing, bro. Too many big words. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got two GEDs, but I can't really like you can give me like one big word per sentence, but if you do like two big words or three big words, it's gonna get weird. All right, let's see. He's let's see. Nah, man, y'all going too fast, bro. Nah, wait till wait, I think that's the lips that remind me. Bro, you fascinated with Diddy. Say hi to my mom, Anita. That was funny. Perk ass lips. Alex Jones on YouTube. What's good, Black? What going on, my brother? Wesley Snipes, what up? I don't know what Wesley would say. Naeem, that's not very nice. It's a video game. All right, so let's see what we got here. The next question is, does prison actually rehabilitate people or does it just warehouse trauma? I think at some point in time, prisons did rehabilitate. And I'm not saying that an individual can't go to prison and get rehabilitated. But for now, with all the trauma, should meet Naheem at the flagpole. With all the drugs and the guns and the violence, it's just warehousing trauma. It's just warehousing trauma and creating more trauma on top of trauma, man. It's a weird place to be, especially in the Georgia Department of Corrections. I just did a video on my best day of my life page where I am talking about um Smith State Prison, where it's just a lot of nonsense going on in Smith State Prison, man. So go check that out. Next question. What's more dangerous, bad laws or unchecked power? Hey man, listen to me. In these United States, all this is nonsense. You got to try to find something that brings you peace, man, and make sense of it. Cause why the fuck are you the same? Is that the same person? Why is everybody saying I look like Diddy, bro? Nah, it either traumatizes people or not want to go back or make them fearless of the consequences of prison. I can go for that. I can go for that. Cause I believe I'm healed and I'm traumatized. Cause bro, I still have nightmares about prison. I woke up, matter of fact, this morning I woke up in a cold sweat. Bro, I was riding in my car. I was riding. This is in a dream now. I'm riding and I turn around and it's just drugs in the back seat of my truck. It's just drugs in the back seat of my truck. So I'm like, bro, what is this? My dumb ass, I reached back there. I said, man, let me see what this is. I said, oh, that's cocaine. That's cocaine. And then I was just like, man, I got to get this shit up out my. As soon as that thought crossed my mind, the police, helicopters, and everything come out. Bro, when I tell you I woke up in a cold sweat and I was crying, but it made me, you need to get more. Like he was in juvenile. Um, um, damn, this shit ain't lying. Let me see what I'm about to say. But yeah, I was happy when I woke up because I was just like hella free. That nigga Lil B just man, what's up with this thing? Lil B didn't forsaken the nigga. He ain't fucking with me. This the shit you done brought me to. I'm finna take a picture of this. Going live with my goddamn self. Let's see what we got. Let's meet him at the flagpole. You heard that, bro? I don't know what it is. Now you look like the guy from the longest yard that was hating on Adam Sampson. Damn, who was that though? and check power, that power can create the bad laws. Facts. He got that sovereign citizen ambition. Damn, I can't even call Lil B on that because I'm on the phone that will call him. I don't want to mess up my line. All right, let's see what else we got. What else we got going on? Let's see. Let's meet him at the flagpole. You heard? I don't know what that means. Let's go to the next question. The next question is, why do prisons punish vulnerability? I don't know what that means. Why do prisons punish vulnerability? What going on, Silent Clown? Michael Irvin. I'll take Michael Irvin. Cause everybody else been calling me Diddy and Grandpa and shit. I'll take Michael Irvin. Yeah, I'll take Michael Irvin. Man, so I look like Diddy because I got the beard. Why do prisons? No, I don't know why prisons would punish vulnerability. That's not even an accurate question, I don't think. Should former inmates be allowed to fully reset their lives after release? I think so. I think Lamar Davis. Man, stop playing, bro. Cruz, I appreciate that. Or kind of Charlie Murphy too. Hey man, the fucked up part is I've heard that before. I done heard that before, bro. Hey, I appreciate that. Oh, that's Cruz. Yeah, I appreciate that, bro. I've heard that I look like Charlie Murphy. I've heard I look like it was a dude who used to play for the Hawks. They tell me I used to look like most of the people they tell me I look like though, they'd be ugly. I think I ain't that ugly. But rest in peace to Charlie Murphy, man. Uh I want to say that right. Jason Lanosa. I know I messed that up, but thank you. I appreciate that. Yep. Once you serve your sentence, it should be wiped from your record. I think so. But in these United States, man, that shit carry for life, bro. It's on you forever, man. And then if it's not on your paperwork, then it's at least it's on your conscience. It's wherever you go, man. I look for jobs or I look for opportunities that a convicted felon could deal with. Um Entrepreneurship. I started business because I was tired of people telling me what I could and could not do at the job site, or what jobs I could get, or what apartment you could get. Just a weird environment, man. So it stays with you, but that's a part of America's tradition. The country was built on uh, slavery, and then as slavery began to decrease, then the prison population begins to increase. So it's just free money. You're a chill guy. I appreciate that, Silent Clown. What's going on, Reginald Hamilton? 4 times. Tagging someone after they paid their debt to society is a continuous plan. Big facts. But see, the people, that's why I would never be able, that's why I don't vote or I would never run for politics because they'll get on the back of let's be tough on crime. And sometimes the public agree with shit that this is what I want to say. A person is intelligent, but people are ignorant. A person is intelligent, but people are ignorant. So individually, you may be able to question certain things and think critically, but as a people, as a whole, when we start clapping, there's something that goes on mentally, man, that really alters the decision making procedures, bro. Because we make some weird ass decisions, like when Clinton came with that three strikes law, and then the SB 440 bills, the mandatory minimums. Man, that's what started mass incarceration. I don't know if the people thought it out. Maybe individuals thought their process out, but as a whole, it was just like, oh, let's just be tough on crime. Bitch, we already tough on crime. At least they named money. I don't know what they really mean. Dab said Nigger, nigger horror. Okay, that's what's up. I remember when I was 12. Um, should former inmates? Oh no, we did that one. All right, so now we're gonna go to some emotional intelligence shit. Or we can stay on the prison shit. I scratch my butt and tuck my eye and get pink eye, and I'm on leave. Okay, that's different. Just like how parents tell their kids to tell the truth in the interrogation room, and then they get baptized because they have no action. Nah, for real, for real. Um, yeah, it's a crazy world. Then there's so many like contradictions in certain things, man. That in order to be able to level yourself, you got to get some bruises on this shit. Without me venturing away, uh, before somebody gets involved in the system, man, I would give my life to keep them about that shit, bro. Because once you get in it, man, it's just it's horrible. It's horrible. And I'm gonna be talking about that in my upcoming book. Does your fan work? It looks red hot in that room. It's actually not, man. It's really like 27 degrees outside. So the heat is on. That fan work, but I'm not cutting it on because it's cold outside. I still got on this damn, I got this fishing thing on. Let me see what else we got on here. So next time we're gonna go live off stay out of prison. I want him out the first person, the first rapper to go live by itself. Yeah, that's what I'm on. What is the biggest red flag people ignore in relationships? Shit, it's a lot of red flags, bro. Um, a lot of them, man. I think one thing that I've overlooked is unproductiveness. As a male in his like I'm almost 50 now, but like in my 20s and my 30s, it was just like a fat ass would get the job done. But upon examination, I'd be like, man, you gonna send me back to jail or you gonna drag the shit out of me? Mm-mm. These not Carhartt. These Wells. These the cheap. These the Walmart versions. But I got all colors. I got the one with the sleeves. I got the black ones like this. I got a jacket to go with it. Some socks. Yeah, this the Walmart version. Toxic traits and lack of motivation. Big facts. But then sometimes we be toxic. I be toxic. So it's just like fuck shit beget fuck shit. Until like I'll have some vulnerable moments, but then come Monday morning, I jump back into adult mode, and then I'd be like, man, that was a long weekend. But some people still be in weekend mode, and depending on their fragrance and the flow that they I ain't gonna say that the way they move, how they interact, y'all energy, how y'all combine, it could for me, it could distract. It could throw me off for a little bit. But then when I catch grip and then I come back in the motion, I'd be like, oh no, that's some bullshit right there. I don't want to ride on that ride. Lack motivation. Yep. All right, let's see what we got. It's 22 degrees where I'm at, and my water pipes froze and exploded under my trailer. What do I do? Get your get your ass off YouTube. Get your ass off YouTube. Go do something. Use Chat GPT. I don't know what you should be doing, but is jealousy ever healthy? Is jealousy ever healthy? Mm, only in the threesome. No. I don't until it get unhealthy is all I can say. I'm looking for answers from real people. Oh, my bad. Um, I'm gonna come back to the is jealousy ever healthy? If you could be jealous of somebody that's rich, and it's gonna make you get richer. But if you're in a relationship and you being jealous of an ex or existing partner, if it motivates you to go hard in the paint, possibly, but you got to be careful with some of those toxic emotions because jealousy could could put you off in the court to an extent. Could motivate the jealous person to go hard. Yeah, it could cause you to go harder, but then it could cause you to go too hard. Then you got a fucking EF number or GDC number, or you done met Jesus all early and shit. So yeah, you have to be careful. Some people use jealousy as a. Some people try to make other people jealous, and I guess it'll work for them. But I just assume, man, jealousy is gonna get weird after a while, and it's gonna stop being cute, man. I think that energy just got to be. It has to be organic, and it has to be equalized, so that we don't misunderstand each other. Because jealousy make people. I have a lot of clients. I'm an anger management specialist, so I have a lot of clients that have utilized jealousy as an excuse or been victims of people who were jealous, and it's just a. It could be a weird situation, man. You just got to be very careful with that. Um, Jealousy could make people, give you certain things or be available or responsible for you to one degree or another. But at the end of the day, man, it could be unhealthy. It could be unhealthy. But it's just like love. Love could be unhealthy, but love could also be the healthiest. Let's see what else we got. Um, why do people stay in relationships they know are unhealthy? Man, that's a really good question. Why do people stay in relationships? Jealousy of a person is what causes it to go too far. Big facts. Why do people stay in relationships they know are unhealthy? I think that a lot of people perceive their options as being low. And if we're talking about a certain population of people, I don't know like how it is in the rest of the country, but in Atlanta, in the state of Georgia, there's a shortage of men. There's a shortage of complacent and familiar. I go for that. In my mind, when I'm looking at the numbers, bro, there's a shortage of men. And I forget what the numbers is. I don't know where they derive these numbers from, but it's like 5 to 1. Mind you, I'm not taking, I don't know if I'm taking the homosexuals into consideration, but it's a weird market out here. And I think that if you find a good person, you probably want to hold on to them. But let me reread the question just to make sure. Why do people stay in relationships they know are unhealthy? Complacency, uh, fear. Some people water bill got to be paid. And then some people fear the unknown. Some people want to pretend that their better half is not cheating. It's like, yeah, I see, but I don't see. Or they'll pretend that the man could have homosexual tendencies, but the female act like, nah, that shit ain't what's going on. That ain't it. He just like dudes. He just best friends, best friends, best friends. And so they ignore certain things because a lot of people don't want to be lonely. Like if I had to narrow it down to like one answer, truth. A lot of people don't want to face the truth. A lot of us don't deal very well with the truth. A lot of us we coexist with the lies, or our lies are meshed with fuckery. So then when you bring the truth to the table, it makes the truth make a lot of people uncomfortable. I think my brother, the black man, he said that ugly people don't like mirrors. So John 3:16, for this is how God loved the world. He gave his one and only son so that everyone who believes in him will not perish but eternal life. Amen. All right, let's see what we got. What's one decision? Hold on, what you said. One of my first questions I ask when I fuck with a new female is, if you get cheated on, do you just leave, get over it, or they ain't get some get back? That's an important question. But most people gonna lie, bro, because it's just a representation of who they really is. Most people lie. I be lying. We be lying. You be lying. But the truth is in the actions. Because people can fix their mouth to say anything. That's why, as a therapist, I've been taught to ask the same question 50 million ways, which is how I can prolong a conversation. But then the truth is your actions, bro. Because I've been tricked a whole bunch of ways. I remember a stripper told me she liked my shirt. I was like, yeah. In the back of my mind, I was like, we go together. That's cap. We ain't go together. We ain't go together. Um, so within that, if they try to get they lick back, I don't fuck with them though. Hey man, that's what you saying it like you just know you gonna cheat on them, folks. You said that like you just know you finna fuck off. Let me see. We have which one decision that changed your life for better or for worse? Man, Robin changed my life. I can say for the worse, but maybe it was for the better. I don't know. I sometimes often think what my life would have been if they tried to get they lit back. I just read that. My bad. Um, I sometimes think of what if I had just stayed in my lane, bro, and not tried to be a street dude, or not try to imitate the shit that I seen on TV or cartoons or listen to in the music. What if I had just really stayed in my lane? What if I had stayed in strings? I just played the violin and the viola and the bass. So I was like, man, that shit not cool. I smoke weed and I steal shit and I skip school. When in fact, bro, all that shit was uncomfortable. That's why I don't play sports now. That's why I don't listen. I don't watch sports because I only played sports because it got the attention of other people. See, it took and it takes strength to be who you really are. And sometimes I'm considered to be an asshole because everybody else would be going to the left. And I'd be like, man, I don't want to go to the left, bro. I don't like sports, nigga. I don't like video games. I don't do strip clubs. I don't drink beer. It's just a whole bunch of stuff, bro. I don't even really drink alcohol like that. I don't I don't like doing stuff because it's widely accepted by other people. It just don't make sense. I'm gonna start itching. I don't like to do stuff. I don't want to go to concerts. I don't want to do none of that shit. So they just burst mine despite wanting to ever tell me differently, even family. Yeah, that's a good person to depend on, man. Um, But as a child, I was impressionable, bro. So I'm saying it like, and if you didn't see my videos, I say this shit a million times. Like when remember the Cosby Show used to come on Thursday nights at 8 o'clock, bro. The world would stop, and we would see the Cosby Show. But because of the Cosby Show, bro, I wanted to be a lawyer. I was like, shit, I can do that. Then I used to watch L.A. Law. And then when a different world came on, I was like, man, I really want to go to college. I wanted to be a Morehouse man. Like I was like, I wanted to be a part of a fraternity. I like all the shit that I seen. I was like, man, I was just that impressionable. Um, and then when Malcolm X came out, shit, I wanted to be a Muslim. I made my mama take me down to the mosque. And when Colors came out, I wanted to be a gang member. So I'm affected by the shit that I see. So when it came to sports, I seen the people cheer. People in my house, they cheer. It's a bunch of motherfuckers. They love football. They love basketball. They love baseball. So I played. I think I probably love baseball out of all of them. I learned to like basketball, but when it boiled down to it, man, I used to cringe it. I used to be on the football field, bro. I don't want to hit. I don't like to get hit. And and on a high school level, on a scale of 0 to 10, 10 being the most athletic, I was athletic, but as far as my heart being in it, bro, man, hell no, man. That ain't what I wanted to do. I would have rather played the violin, but I was too cool to play the violin. So I secretly went into the closet and broke my violin because I know once I broke my violin, they weren't gonna make me play it. So here I am, too soft to be my motherfucking self, and now I'm pretending. And a lot of time, bro, we pretend. I got homeboys I played football with. Them niggas like, bro, you talking about you don't like football? I played ball with you. Nigga, I ain't like that shit then. I don't like that shit now. I ain't going. Now, if sports are on, I won't be the sour dude who be like, man, y'all watching this shit. I can root for a team, you know. But as far as me having season tickets or me rushing home to watch the game, man, I give no fucks about none of that. And then I started thinking about going to a club or going to a strip club. Listen to me, man. That pussy for everybody, man. That vagina belongs to the highest bidder, man. She'd have probably smashed 3 dudes while she been here. That hoe don't like my shirt. She don't like me. I'm just like somebody coming through the drive-through. She's trying to give me large fries. I ain't even order no fries. I asked for a burger, bitch. You asking me, do I want medium or large fries? No disrespect to no strippers, but that's your job. That's what the fuck you do. So we can't go together. So ain't no need of me I'm not paying you to take off your clothes. Get the hell up out of here. I can't do that. But you know, I got brothers that they gonna go to the strip club. And I don't knock that. But I know what I like to do. I like to ride my motorcycle. I like to hop online and talk shit to y'all. This is stuff that I like to do. I don't want to do what everybody else doing. That's the shit that got me in chain gang. I'm out here robbing and shit. Bro, I could have been a lawyer. I could have went to the army. I could have been a fireman. Nigga, I could have tossed the French fries in McDonald's. But I'm trying to be something that I'm not. And I done tricked myself. Then it wasn't even no long run. My dumb ass, I supposed to graduate in 1996, like June of 96. By November 1996, bro, I was in jail. Yeah, so fuck doing what other people want me to do, man. I got a violin downstairs. That bit cost $650. I ain't picked it up in 12 months, but it's something that I want to do. It's a piano down there too, and I get to it. But bro, people got to be cool with who they are. I got to be cool with who I am. That's why I still go to therapy. That's why I still do things that piss people off. I don't want to be cool with everybody else. That shit give me anxiety. I tried to go to a concert. They had the Music One concert. Bro, Goody Mob was there, Future was there, all these awesome people. Now I didn't know at the Music One concert that people be on one stage and then they go to another stage. So I'm here, and then while I'm here, man, this maybe I'm tripping, maybe it's my anxiety. When everybody started walking my way, bro, man, it just came over me. I was just like, man, I just feel like a bunch of zombies coming my way, bro. I don't want to be here. Then after it got dark, I was like, man, I want to go home. I don't want to be here. I never saw Future hit the stage. I saw Big Boy. I would have loved to see Andre 3000. I probably would have stayed for 3000 just out of spite. But when I left that concert, I said to myself, I ain't never going back to no concert no more. I don't give a damn if Jesus and his 12 disciples is performing. I ain't gonna make it to that concert, folks. I ain't saying I don't want to go to heaven. I'm just saying that, man, I don't want to do that shit, man. I don't even listen to music. Like when I listen to the music, bro, I can listen to one verse and go to the next song and not listen to your ass for 4 years. So I don't want to sit up here and listen to you do all your whole fucking catalog. No, man, hell no. Let me see. Once I stopped those things, all the people I did that shit with all disappeared. Big facts. Big facts. When I stopped fucking around, people stopped hearing my line. That's how I be. That growth. I was fired football, got scholarships and all, but was too focused on chasing money. I understand that too. Hey man, you look pretty athletic. Can you do a backflip? Man, I don't know what time it is where you at, but if you 12 years old, you should have your ass in bed, folks. You should have your ass in bed. Reposted. Type of shit is that? The backflip? I genuinely asking sorry for the disrespect. It's not really disrespectful. You just, I appreciate the compliment, but I don't know how to do no backflip though. And okay, then you got a cosign. Yeah, I ain't never did no backflip in my life, man. Let's see what else we got. What advice would you give your younger self? What advice would I give my younger self? I'm gonna be honest with you. If I seen my younger self somewhere, I would choke the shit out, y'all. I choke the shit out of this little stupid ass. Get y'all. First thing, I'll punch him in his stomach to get his fucking attention. When I punch him in his stomach, I choke the shit out of him. I will punch that nigga in his stomach. Hey, can't breathe, can't you? Yeah. Sit your little stupid ass down. Sit your little lame ass down and do your work, bro. Education is gonna be power. That shit you trying to do, give me that reef out your sock. And I'll punch him in his stomach again. Little stupid ass. Hey, finish that class. Don't put off that homework. Don't smoke weed. And pay attention, bro. Go to chess class, my nigga. You play chess. Go play your violin. Play your violin and play chess, bro. Do what you want to do. Be free, my nigga. That's what I would tell myself. I would tell myself, sit your little stupid ass down. Sit your dumb ass down. Stop talking while the teacher talking. Sit your little dumb ass down. Stop trying to do the most. That shit gonna end you in a place you don't even want to be. Gonna fuck up your whole life. Sit your little stupid ass down. Get you a job. Stay your ass out the way and quit pretending to be some real street dude because you're not, my nigga. You just ugly. You just ugly and poor. You're not a gangster. You're just ugly and you're just unattractive. You're just unattractive and unemployed. You're not a real street dude. Go sit your ass down. That's what I would tell myself. For real though, I would probably scare the shit out myself, but I would just say, man, hey man, focus in on education, man. Put that pistol down. Mm, don't try cocaine. Well, you know what? Cocaine ain't never really been no bad issue for me. You know, I probably can count on one hand the amount of times that I have tried cocaine. But I would say don't smoke weed. I would say don't smoke weed and do your homework. Please graduate from school, bro. Give yourself a chance. Yeah. If you want to go to college, give yourself a chance to go to college, bro. Quit forfeiting it. Cause you come up with a plan. Cause I don't think I had no plan either. When I was in 12th grade, I don't think I really had no plan as to what I wanted to do. Nobody was talking to me. Nobody was on my case about, hey man, you need to do this, you need to do that. I was just kind of like, shit, I can't play basketball. I guess I'll go to the army, or maybe I'll get a good warehouse job, or can I still be a fireman? I don't know why I wanted to be a fireman, but I would say to myself, sit down and give yourself a chance at life, bro. Don't forfeit. Then I would explain to myself that the prison is a business and somebody's gonna always be in that business. Don't forfeit your future for a fucking EF number. Big facts. What does real freedom mean to you? It means everything. Everything. It's gonna be it means everything. Real freedom is everything. This is real freedom, but then there's another degree of freedom. We just talked about it with one of the initial questions, which was I want to be able to get up and do what I want to do without any regards for anything, whether they be on my land. If I want to go out and piss in my lake, I want to go do that. If I want to fly to Afghanistan, well, maybe not Afghanistan, maybe Africa or Jamaica or Tulum or something along those lines. When I want to go do something, I want to go do. I think that's when I'll truly be free. When financially, I don't have to take a whole lot of stuff into consideration. That's when I'll be free. But I claim that freeness. I claim it when they get there. Let's see what else we got. What are the roadblocks of having multiple felonies from your perspective? Roadblocks of having multiple felonies. Um, Mind you, I've been home for 19 years and I have a full pardon from the state and I also have a license to carry. But employment, housing, true freedom will expose a person's morals. I agree. I'm gonna touch on that as soon as I finish that you might be on to something. Okay, so what are the roadblocks of having multiple felonies from your perspective? Employment, but I try to be creative, so the lack of employment promotes entrepreneurship for me. Housing, bro. My first apartment, I couldn't even put it in my name. I had to put it in my Uncle Bobby name. Rest in peace to Uncle Bobby. But just opportunity. And from a psychological perspective, you got this weight on your shoulder. And for some people, like to unlawfulness is almost like clothing, because to be unlawful is to be illogical. But then some of us wear it even though it be too big for us. It's like that coat too big. Like take your gangsta off, Charlotte. It's too big for you, my nigga. Take it off. You're not even comfortable in it. You tripping over yourself. Take that shit off. Take that monkey shit off. You embarrassing us. So I hope that answers the question. Then I'm gonna go back to people. True freedom will expose a person's morals. I can't wait to see, bro. Because sometimes when I be having some money in my pocket, not now, some time ago, I would be placed and I'd be like, the amount of money that I had in my account, I'd just be like, I probably got more money than everybody in this room. But I wasn't no asshole with it. But some people I just wouldn't talk to, my nigga. I'd just be like, man, I'm not even, I wouldn't get upset about certain things. Uh, I think that I'll probably be a tad bit more arrogant, but I'll be able to do more for my community. But it's coming. I want to get back in that space, man. I want to get to a point where I can count how much money I got and see if I'm really an asshole. I don't think I will. I think my conscience will get the best of me. But it would have to be legal money. And I pray that whoever that guy is, that he is still for the people. Because if not, then damn, I hate to say this, but if I get money and I'm not gonna be for the people, I'd rather be broke. Damn, that Martin Luther King moment I just had. Yeah, I'd rather be broke. If I'm gonna turn into a different person, because I'm for the people right now. So if money is gonna turn me where I'm gonna be not be for the people, man, fuck that. I don't want to do it. Yeah, I don't want to do it. I'd rather be for the people at all costs. I don't want to get money and forget who I am, or what the struggle is. To not, you know what? Freedom is being able to help, bro. Freedom is being able to help, not just through YouTube, but freedom is being able to go into a high school and having the street cred that could change somebody's mindset on breaking the law. That's freedom. Cause I done been in a place where I can make a whole lot of money, bro, and not worrying about no bills. But I'm just like, man, I feel empty. I felt empty on the side, bro. I felt empty on the inside. I was like, bro, you're not doing what you could possibly do, man. That's some you. Mm-mm. To the point where I'm driving a 26-foot box truck. I'm in Oklahoma. Bro, I closed my eyes one day. I really closed my eyes. And I was just like, I just felt empty. And then that emptiness was not fulfilled until I started going up to the juvenile, or I started utilizing my certification for anger management, or I tell somebody, hey man, that ain't the way you want to go. That shit feel good to me, bro. I ain't gonna even cap. I would do it for free, but I got bills to pay. I would do it for free because it makes me feel like wherever I'm going, my ancestors are gonna be proud of me. And I feel like I have an obligation to my people. And I ain't saying my people like it's just black people or people of color. I'm talking about human beings, bro. This shit feel good to do something good for another person. That's just, I don't know. I don't know no substitute for that. It's not money, it's not value, it's not worldly possessions, man. Freedom is being able to help another human being. That shit feel good. That's the best feeling in the world. It ain't no way to get the pardon before the 5 year wait after completion of sin. In the state of Georgia, you gotta be off of paper for 5 years. But what I would do is I would send that paperwork in and just see what they say. I would just send it in because they denied my pardon 3 times, bro, and I had been home 3 years. I would download it off their site, go to Georgia Pardons application, and I will complete the paperwork, and I will let them get used to seeing your motherfucking name. Fuck it. What's the worst they can have? My family that got out 2 years ago, this triangulation and other psychological tricks her learn and depend on family members, and it's causing friction. What should he do to stop this behavior? Hold on, it's too many big words in one sentence, bro. My family that got out 2 years ago uses triangulation and other psychological. What is triangulation, bro? Let me look that up. Triangulation. That shit sound like that's not a GED word. Triangulation. Triangulation. Damn, that's a real word, folks. Is a versatile concept meaning to find a location or understand something by using multiple reference points or methods, borrowing from geometry where angles from two known points locate a third is used in surveying the map. The uses different sources or times to gather data. I don't think you used that word right. Let me find another definition of it. Oh, in psychology, Bowenian family system, it describes a dysfunctional dynamic where a third person is put into two-person conflict. Uses triangulation and other psychological tricks. Man, I promise you, I be pretending I be real smart, bro. I ain't never seen that word triangulation and other psychological tricks her learn and depend on family members and it's causing friction. What should he do to stop this behavior? Tell the truth. Or depending on how mentally dominant this individual is, maybe you could show them a picture of themselves. Um, I don't know. I would have to get more information on that. I would, because that sounds like a full motion picture that you're going through. Anytime you have to use the word triangulation, that's a full motion picture. So I wouldn't be able to take a snapshot and goddamn, he got to stop living in survival mode. That's key. Damn, you just said a mouthful there, bro. That shit is easier said than done. Cause I got a skull cap on, and I might eat oodles and noodles tonight, and I've been home 19 years. Uh, Dang, hey, damn, that's deep right there. I feel like I might be using triangulation. Hey, no heart mo. I fuck with you, bro, cause you be saying some shit sometimes. I be you just said this is what you just said. You said he got to stop living in survival mode. Damn, am I still living in survival mode? Maybe that's why I hadn't gotten married. I talked to my therapist about that. Damn, I'm in survival mode. Damn, I gotta write that down, bro. Hold on, I gotta put it in my damn note, man. Cause I'm teachable, man. I ain't got everything figured out, but that made me think. Um, am I in survival mode? Damn, bro. Damn, that's so I had to quit when I so now when I write certain things down, man, I can really think about it when I don't just answer them because sometimes people will say something and one part of me might get offended, but then it's another part that say, damn, what if that person is true? I don't know how to move through life. I don't know how to grow without taking what another person say into consideration. So damn, even though that wasn't directed towards me, I still gotta ask myself, am I in survival mode? The more time he home, the more he'll realize most people ain't out to get over. Yeah, I'll take that. He developed these tools to survive. He went in at 17, damn, came home 36. Bro, you did the live with on Thanksgiving, said it too. We gotta stop surviving and start living. Damn. Hey man, that's deep as fuck right there, man. We gotta stop surviving and start living. Stop surviving. Damn, man. And I guess it's a mind state. Some of us, because of our financial situation, we be in survival mode. But I think that if you can alter or transition that mind state, you can really live. So, dang, see, you gotta survive and start living, start living. Shit, start living, folks. Start living, stop surviving. I'm using that, bro. That shit going on, posting everything around. Cause I want to know what people think. Surviving. My dumb ass is surviving. Yeah, I could do that. All right, let's see what we got. This is a real ass conversation. Thank you all. Hey, I appreciate. Sometimes I be coming over here thinking I'm about to teach, and then you got people like No Heart Mo who will come school a nigga on some soul food type action, bro. You just said something. Um, I've been home 20 years, but it's just that because I'm teachable, bro, I have to take everything into consideration. Because I want to say, no, no, I'm right, I'm right, I'm right. That's not how life works, bro. Um, I'm teachable, man. I'm still moldable. And then sometimes, man, we build together, man. If maybe you learn off me, maybe I learn off you. But you just gave me something just then, bro. If I'm just being honest, man, I appreciate that. If we was in church, I would have gave you 10%, shouting. I would have gave you 10%. Cause your age, you just said something just then, man. Damn, there's a lot of us being. Some of us die in survival mode. Damn, I'm still learning. I'm only 34. I just pay attention. Hey, man, and that's a gift within itself. Cause a lot of people don't. I don't think it's an age thing, man. I just think it's an individual thing. Cause man, when people say I'm old enough to be your mama, yeah, but you smoke crack. I said that one on our interviews before Start Living and Start Surviving. So Omar in here, Omar just texted me. So Omar, you see me on live by myself, but you won't go live with me. That's what's up. That's what's up. I don't have friends. Can you be my friend? Jonathan Gonzalez, where are your friends? Say hello to. It's 10 people in the chat. All these people are your friend. God brought these people here for you and for me. We are one. You tell me. Bro, I'm ready now. You ready now. You been up all day. I mean, shouts out to Omar Howard and Freedom is a Choice. This man had a real NFL itinerary. If you have not subscribed to Freedom is a Choice 2012, please go do so. This brother's doing some awesome things in the community. This is one of my big homies, man. Uh, he didn't help me with a whole bunch of stuff. Um, I appreciate that. This is your church. You get the 10% or you get 70 and you two get 30. I appreciate that. That's a blessing. Um, but Omar Howard, man, has helped me in a whole bunch of stuff. That man that gave me gigs and everything and pulled my coat. Cause I'm in there talking to some kids one day and I think I got lost in the sauce. He ain't embarrassed me in front of everybody. He waited till class was over. Bring your big head ass here, my boy. But then he put me up on myself. That's what a big homie do. He put me up on myself, man, and I appreciate that. Cause people don't. A lot of people don't be there. They be saying it, but then they don't be doing it. So you gotta have somebody to really like, see something in you. You know what I mean? To extend his olive branch. So Omar Howard has been that person, and he's psyched out because I done seen bro try to save people in chain gangs. See, I waited home before I tried to get my angel wings. You said chime you in. I don't know how, bro. If I chime you, I could chime you in and call you on FaceTime. Let me see. This is how I can chime you in right here. I'm finna hit you on I'm finna FaceTime you on, let's see. Maybe you can tell the people what you did today. I'm chiming in the big homie. Let me see. Put you on that page. Big homie. Man, we try to see you, man. We can't see all that. No, but we're good with you. Yeah, you don't know. I've been trying to get somebody. Nobody would go live with him. You should have hung the YouTube of him. Click me in since you told me I ain't want to be online. Hey man, I can do that. That's not an issue. Oh, it's the bet talk. It's the bet. Bro, I was just talking to you. But you gotta turn your thing down. Turn it down, man. I'm turning his down. Maybe he can still hear me. Let me see. So Omar fucked with me for real. I got a CDL thinking it was a cheat code to get jobs with a felony, but it ain't that simple.
Nah, bro. Hey, man, I don't think nothing is. I don't. I see that on there, man. I don't think nothing is simple, bro. I think, man. Honestly, bro, we have to we just have to keep certain ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just have to find your niche, right? Like, I bought 2 trucks 2 years ago, man. Like, and got a loan, and because I heard money, all that I heard was the money. Like, bro, I thought it was a cheat code, and so you know what I'm saying? I bought 2 trucks, and my whole purpose was always, you know, I am, bro. I want to make sure that I can offer opportunity to make some money, offer opportunity to help brothers who's coming from struggle, right? Because I thought it was cheap on too. Problem is, I just didn't know. I didn't learn the business. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know the business, and so I went on. You know what I'm saying? I was blessed enough to be able to sell and make my money back, sell trucks, right? But and I don't try everything. I did security, I don't do party buses, I don't do construction, I don't try to do everything. What I'm doing now is what I've been most successful at, man. You know, working my field and what God has called me to do, man. So you just have to keep finding what's good for you, man. But I encourage everybody right now, man. You know, bro, don't give up. You got the CDL, man. Martyr hired. You know what I'm saying? They hired to get the fellas. You know what I'm saying? Go in there, man, and, try to get your job there. I think sometimes when we look at some people's jobs, sometimes we evaluate what everybody else is making, and instead of like just knowing where God may have us at, because everybody's success is different. You know what I'm saying? You got people who are millionaires, bro, and to some degree, our flesh envies that. Sometimes you don't know what these people are really going through, man. I don't suppose, man, really going through it. They rich. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, brothers going through it, man. Brothers went broke, got money back up, broke. You know what I'm saying? Going through, marital problem, going through, relationship problem, going through kids problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I just be going through it. So, everybody's success different. You got to just find out where your success landed. One of the brothers made a comment and said you gotta stop surviving, start living. And I've been saying that's years, bro. Like that's one of my mottos, bro. Learning how to live, man. You learn how to live, man. You value and appreciate every day, man. If you're making $70,000 a year and things are going smoothly, and you're paying your bills, and you're not caught up in the hype of life every day, man. Like for us, a lot of us, man, especially come from where we come from, man, that's successful, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of brothers want to be in successful marriages, man. That's success, man. At its height. A lot of brothers want to be great at their jobs, man. They elevate their jobs, and they got a good reputation, and stuff like that. That is successful for them. Some people that hit millionaires, that's successful for them. We just have to find our place of comfort, man, and where God will have us be at, man. You know what I'm saying? You can go get CDL, you can become a master electrician, you can become a plumber. You know what I'm saying? All of them are cheap. It just depends on where it clicks off at. You know what I'm saying? You just have to find where it clicks at. You know what I'm saying? And everything that you said about living, man, it'll all come to fruition. But I don't think that is really easy. You know that.
Bro. Like an old man trying to remember my last name. You just said bro twice. You ain't never called me bro. That's how I know it's been a long day. I know it. You've been saying it wrong for 20 years. I say shit, it just is what it is, man. He mean good. It's hard in the right place.
Don't be mad at me, brother.
No. It's all good. It's all good.
I think, man, but I will encourage everybody, man, especially coming out of that institution, man. But not just that, for all my young people, man. Hey, listen, go get a trade, man. I'm telling you, go get a trade. I'm telling you, go get a trade. You know what I'm saying? Get them CDLs. Do those things that will take a long time for them to try to find an answer to replace you with. I took a picture last night of something. bro. Man, we gotta get on our game, bro.
Facts.
I'm just telling you, man. Like, I don't know if y'all can see this. Y'all see that?
What is that?
Know what that is?
What's that?
That's a robot at Lowe's, bro.
Doing what?
Inventory.
That's scary.
So they don't need people to inventory no more. Guess what? The robot ain't gonna steal.
The robot is not gonna steal. You know what? I had went on a rant like that years ago. I was at the Kroger on Memorial Drive when they first put those self checkouts. I went crazy. I was like, bro, if this is gonna be on for 3 shifts, 7 days a week, I started counting how many jobs it was gonna take. Guess what? That Kroger is closed now. That Kroger is closed down now.
Bro, listen, man. Let me tell you how crazy. Let me tell you why we gotta take this thing serious. So, bro, you got them CDL, man. Just keep fighting that thing, bro. It's going, man. Your blessing gonna come through it, man. It's Chico, man. We just gotta remember who's in charge, man. Who's gonna elevate you in the place that you are, man. Just keep putting the applications in, man. Keep fighting through them jobs, man. It's gonna work out. But, bro, I'm gonna tell you, man. Like, we got to really get serious about. I'm gonna tell you what scared me the other day, bro. The AI songs that get made by AI, bro.
Yeah. They hot.
Listen, man. I made one. Man, the vocals sound better than most people singing today.
That's scary.
The word, I put in there exactly what I wanted to talk about, bro. It did.
That's scary.
Good. And it sounds good, bro.
That's scary.
No, bro, listen. We're moving to a time, man, where you're gonna really have to learn how to live, man. Because survival is gonna take over a lot of people's consciousness. A lot of people's mind right now. Even people that's making money they still feel like survival. So survival mode, bro. That means if me and you, if there was a way, if there was a way that if me and you, if a couple of plane crashed on the island, bro, a lot of us ain't trying to figure out how we gonna all get off this island, how we gonna make it. And somebody always gonna try to survive, man, and try to figure out how to take you out. Or if a plane came by and said, I'm just trying to get on. I ain't worried about Brother Omar. I'm just trying to get bad. Survival mode gonna get so bad out here, bro. They already talking about this penny shortage. So they already tell you that money's gonna be taken away. So what about all the hustles out there that's dependent on cash? They don't want to go to the banks. They already, man, it's gonna crush a lot of stuff, man. I'm telling you. So cats better get on their game, man, and really lock these jobs down, bro. I don't care if it's McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Amazon, whatever you can do, man, get your money together, start saving your money. We're gonna have to probably start collecting, start coming together, buying land, building on the land. We can't worry about building those $2 million mansions. We may have to build some module homes or some stuff like that, man, so we can, man, be able to live and survive, man. It's gonna get crazy out here, bro. It's just gonna get crazy out here. I'm telling you, it's gonna get crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's already crazy.
So I just tell bro, at any time, man, just trust God in the process, man. You got to see the hills, man. You one step ahead
of a lot of people. Yeah, man. Let me see. We're about to be living that movie Soylent Green. I be grinding so hard to look out for my folks. My step pop said you got to start doing something fun for yourself, and I hear you say we got to start living. Big facts, man. I've been trying to get off into the line of work that I'm doing for a long time, but I've always had those trucks. Cause in these United States, stuff got to be moved. It's always gonna be movement going on. But here's just the reality of the situation. They're gonna have 18 wheelers that do not need humans. That's what we're creeping up on. And I think that we get that's even scarier. I think we getting that.
They've been testing for a couple years now.
That's scary. That's scary.
they've been testing. Tesla been testing. Tesla already had the unnamed. They've been doing that. Bro, that stuff, hey man. Bro,
I'm not the smartest or the strongest mentally, but sometimes I understand that money should touch your touch 7 people in your community before it leaves your community. I also understand is that you can create all these shortcuts, all this AI, but you're gonna put people out of work. See, when money moves around, it's for everybody. People need to touch it. People need to see you touching it, and it has a purpose. So when you start cutting out key elements, you provide all this hyped up supernatural ways that we can make shortcuts. But people need those jobs, bro. People need those jobs. So now as you'll have it, but it kind of coincides with they doing away with the have nots, and uh it's gonna be only the strongest financially are gonna be able to exist, bro.
Hey man, this place is gonna test your faith. It's gonna test your integrity. It's gonna test your will to live. It's gonna test your will to survive.
Right.
It's gonna test everything about you, man. Because what comes into play is how far will Butler go, man, to take care of his daughter?
To the furthest extent.
Think about that though.
Yeah.
Think
But
about that.
but see now, I got these ugly overalls on, and I was supposed to go to a dinner, and I was supposed to do this stuff, but Butler watching his decades, man, because my grandson gonna have a totally different conversation. When your grandson and my grandson talk, they're gonna be talking about what they can do for the people in a different light than what we doing. See what I'm saying? But in order for that to happen, I got to send my polo to the cleaners. I can't do it like this. I got to slow down. I got to stay in my lane. I got to work. I got to keep these calluses on my hand. I got to put that work in, but it's gonna all be worth it because at the end of the day, you need to be able to survive off the land, man. Survive off the land, and let's prepare for what's to come.
Yeah, we gotta collectively, man, try to figure out how to sustain ourselves, man. Yeah, so here's, man, we've been playing along, bro. We've been instigating this situation that's going on. We all have played our part in adding to what's going on, bro. Like, check this out. We all want to see Terminator. We all want to see that movie. We all want to go pay to see that movie. Our Robot. All these movies that was talking about a lot of this stuff. Big Brother. Talking about the cameras. Stuff like that. All this stuff, man, we've been investigating this stuff for so long, man. Like playing around with, you know what I'm saying? Not knowing that this stuff was coming to fruition, man, for real. Before we've been working on AI stuff, way before we got introduced to the stuff. GPS has been around 50, 60 years. We just getting our hands on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cell phones around before it was even introduced to the hood, and people from the street were getting their hands on it. This stuff has been introduced, bro. We just started to get the back ends of it, you know what I'm saying? But we all have played our part. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wanting, just think about even simple things in life, like we got whoopings, right? To help discipline us was a form of discipline to get us to do what we're supposed to do. Some of us, our parents grew up, and they were like, well, I don't want to treat my child the same way. I don't want my child to go through that. Okay? What happens after that? You start pushing laws. I'm going to change the laws. You can't whoop the child now. I can't whoop my child, but if my child will commit a crime, you'll whoop him in that courtroom.
Right.
You send him to prison for the rest of their life. You know what I'm saying? You send him, if you steal a piece of candy, you put him on probation, right? He get invited to school now. You know what I'm saying? They get expelled, kicked out of the school system. So we've all played our part in it, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we want better at any cost. Like if you say you go to the highest extreme, man, to take care of your kid. I'm gonna do whatever I can, but I'm not going to allow my integrity to be misplaced. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let my hope and faith in God is shifting because I already know where that's going to. You know what I'm saying? I know that's the direction inside is taking us, man. You know what I'm saying? So we just gotta be careful, man. Think about it. With children, they're gonna start putting chips in your body. Bro, they put chips in your credit card now. They've been playing with, we've been instigating. Guess what some other do? I don't want no cash in my hand. I want to tap the card. I want to do Apple Pay. I want to cash out. Now they're going to start building things where you're going to have no cash. Now, notice when the pandemic came, all of a sudden we had a shortage. We ain't never had a shortage of change. Well, all of a sudden, when the pandemic hit, like shortly a couple months after that, we got a shortage of change. Now, all of a sudden, recently, last couple months, they're talking about they're not making pennies no more. What you think coming next?
I don't know. I ain't gonna be no cash. Ain't gonna be no cash. Quick question though. So I see when people say that that's over the road drivers. I drive hazardous materials, so we got a few more years at least. And then No Heart Mo say I got a class A, but I really just wanted to do class B work, but I'm gonna have to go on the road to get experience for the class B. I don't want to leave my son and be away for real, for real. Dang. Dang.
Check this out. Check this out. I got a kid because they passed a law in Georgia. I got a kid, well, that I mentored. He got his license, his CDLs when he was 18 because you can get them at 18 years old now.
Right.
Guess what? He ain't got no experience. He can't get a job.
Mm.
How counterproductive is that? This kid go out his way, go get his CDL when he's 18, but even if you get a job, guess what? You only can drive in the state. If someone give him a chance, but you know, insurance purposes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Insurance purposes, a lot of people are not going to hire.
Yeah.
His age, and the fact that he doesn't have any experience.
I think that we're at a place where sometimes we're gonna get hit in the mouth with certain things. And we have to teach those that come after us to make better decisions. I was just talking to my old football coach, Coach Holloway. I seen him at the gym the other day, and we was talking about sports. And I was telling him, I don't watch sports. I don't watch it. I said if it's on, I won't gripe. But I just thought he was like, but you played football, basketball, and baseball in high school. I was like, yeah. I said, man, I did that stuff because other people. It was exciting to other people, man. I say, and then when I started thinking about football, think of everybody that went out for the football team. I say I would rather much have 50 plumbers or 50 electricians than 50 people trying to make it to the NFL. You see what I'm saying? Has to be a shifting of the paradigm where if we go to school for 12 years, we should at least leave with a trade. Because we coming out of school after 12 years and not having we don't even know how the world ran. Then I think about my neighborhood. It's a pretty nice neighborhood, but guess what ain't nobody doing? We ain't growing no oranges. We ain't growing nothing. We dependent solely upon this resource. It has to be a shifting of the paradigm before it's too late. Because when it's too late, it's gonna get real weird, and we're gonna start relying on our ammunition to get us what the earth is provided for us. It don't cost water, don't cost nothing. Everything you eat, you can grow it. The meat, the fruit, the vegetables, all of it. You can grow it, but we don't know how to do any of that. Somebody said I look like a fisher. Man, I hope this time next year I'm feeding me and other people off the land, bro. I want to be off the grid. Not because I want to run away from that, but man, to be closer to God is to be close to God's creation. And God created the earth. I want to learn how to survive off what God gave me. Oh, I feel like a preacher. I feel like a preacher.
Yeah, preach, bro.
Hey man, if I could just get closer to the gift that God gave me, I'd be in a better place.
But we've gotten so far away, man, from man, listen, man, like when a lot of us go to prison, man, and that's what we brought that back up about the different part. Think about this, man. A lot of us went in when we were 17, 18, 19, some went in earlier than that. And most time when most of us get out of prison, bro, we're still the same age that we went in, right?
Facts.
Because we didn't have the natural growing experience or element that took us to grow into a responsible man and father the way it's supposed to. Man, prison's not natural, bro. It's not natural for us to be in those situations like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, look how microwaves was created and all this stuff was created. Which is very convenient because we want convenience now, right? We don't want to teach. We want convenience, right? So that's why you see in so many families now, a lot of people don't even cook. You know what I'm saying? Women don't cook 5 days a week. I mean, there's women out there do.
Right.
They cook 6 days, 6 days a week. But that's a lot of people that don't cook, man, right? So guess what happens? Most of your kids don't learn how to cook.
Right. We put it in the microwave, though.
You put it in there.
We DoorDash.
Stove. They got the air fryer. Now, guess what? Most of your stoves come with air fryers in them.
No, for real.
I got a new Samsung.
Damn, bro, we'll brag on a kid knowing how to DoorDash before we'll brag on the kid knowing how to cook.
Bro, I'm saying, man, it's so weird out here now, man. So I want to encourage my brothers and sisters, man, that's in the joint, bro, gotten out the joint, man. Every chance you get to embrace, bro, your son, your grandson, your nieces, man. Listen, those are moments. These are natural. Like, one thing that the pandemic did was it took us away from human interaction, right? People were scared, right? Don't touch me. Don't come. You had family members saying, "Hey, don't come over here. I can't get sick," right?
Mm-hmm.
It took away what was natural, right? Listen, it's natural for us, man, to give, to leave legacy to our kids, man. Like, I don't know, my mom didn't teach me how to cook, right? And so I'm paying a heavy price today about that because I don't have a desire. I don't really care to cook. I don't know. I wish I could cook. I don't know how to cook, but I know how to cook just enough to actually take care of myself. I have sustained 15 years of prison. I can eat a sandwich and some chili and some juice or water, and I'm okay. It don't faze me at all, right?
Yeah.
But think about that. We do need to get back to, like, because I've been thinking about, because I got a condo. I've been thinking about, bro, like, putting one of those little, you can get a little garden, you can build a little place on the ground, like gardens. I like fresh tomatoes.
Yeah.
I like fresh cucumbers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I like corn on the cob, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I like cabbage. I like English peas. I like butter beans. I like grilled chicken.
Yeah.
Turkey. I eat me a little swine every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? But I like that. I like that. I remember grandma used to put tomatoes up in the wood for sun.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now they get, that's why people going out there and they just grab these watermelons out of Publix and out of. You better get the watermelon with season.
Yeah.
Get the watermelon ain't got no season. Don't be getting any plants that ain't got natural season. It's taking away the natural things that made us who we are.
Right.
Made us healthy men. Like kid get hit today, they just turned to dust. We was eating them real. Listen, bro, think about this. Think about it. Everybody knows. I just want you to put a thumbs up if you know what I'm talking about. A lot of us that grew up, man, before it was all these building structures, bro, we could go outside, man, and we can eat healthy. We can eat plums. We can eat apples out in the yard, peaches.
And drink from the water hose.
Right? Mulberries. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can eat, man. We can drink water under the faucet. We had to pay for it, right? We was eating healthy and didn't even really understand that we was eating healthy, and we always grab an apple. It was never for me to go grab me an apple or a peach off somebody's tree. I'll stick to somebody quick. Get me an apple or a peach. I love going and get them wild blackberries and wild muscadines and stuff. Man, we put our shirt, have us some muscadines there, go wash those things out, man, bro. I'm eating muscadines and stuff. Man, up and down the street, blackberries.
Yeah.
Clean them off. Sometimes we clean them off, throwing them in there. Boop, boop, boop. Now, man, bro, listen, I can't even tell you when the last time I seen some wild blackberries, bro. Wild.
Right.
Everything has been taken away. Either you got chemicals being sprayed on everything, or they're cutting everything down. That's why you see roadkill everywhere, because animals ain't got nowhere to go no more. Right? After a while, we ain't gonna be hearing birds. We're gonna be hearing planes and drones and holidays coming out here tonight. If you didn't celebrate, You always heard kids outside enjoying the natural elements.
Right.
Kids can't even take being cold no more. Right? We go out, so it's snow. We live in my apartment somebody the other day. Man, we used to be getting ready to elementary. One of the best days of the year is here when they went across that screen. Just came. Cat County is out of school. 40 County is out of school.
Yeah.
Dead County is out of school.
Yeah.
We is out of school. Man,
we outside. We outside. We outside. We outside. Yeah, we outside. Yeah.
We out there all day going to each person's house because some of our parents still had to go to work.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we wanted those days. We wanted to be outside. Now you can't even hardly get a child out.
Yeah.
Parents don't want them out. Kids are their parents grown big. You got kids. My parents ain't played it. You go in that room, get out the grown folks bed.
Nah, for real.
Parents be talking crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I get to your house, we'll knock your back out.
Yeah.
Right, hey man, I got the drug deal going on. You know what I'm saying? Or man, she did. Like that's the natural no more. That's that man that's enhancing or growing. That allows us to be the human beings, man, that we need to be, man. That's why everybody's so frustrated, stressed out.
Hold on, real quick. I got Sat Chaser said Arrested Development. That's what I was saying yesterday. It's called Arrested Development. Those are big facts. And Sat Chaser, I appreciate you messing with me, like for real, for real. And then, bro said, let me say, Cisco will run you in the ground, food boxes up to the ceiling, and 20 plus stops. Been there, done that. Get all your endorsements ASAP. Let's see. Work for Cisco at night. Now my CDL, my own without help. Anyone won't even give me a chance. That phone right there finna go dead. Hold on. See if they follow that. All right, let me see. Oh, y'all in here going back and forth too. True pop. Okay. Hey man, so here's where we are. It's 10:12. My arm getting tired because I'm holding up this phone. I'm gonna figure out a way, but I'm going to go live every night until I put a double wide trailer on my property. I'm gonna go live at least once a day, and I tried to get other people to go live with me. Big Homie, the only one who came through once he seen me drowning by myself. He came through, but I done learned how to go live by myself, y'all. So that means I'm gonna go from one page one night, and I'm gonna go from the other page the other night. But all in hopes of generating more income, but most importantly, more dope conversation, man. You know, sometimes iron sharpens iron, and if y'all keep letting me talk like this, I'm gonna start feeling like I'm a preacher. I'm gonna start feeling like God got something else for me to do. I just know not to play around with it. But hey, man, everybody that's on this live, man, I appreciate you. Bro said he got all his. What does it take to get that hazmat endorsement, though? Just out of curiosity.
I got a homegirl got that too, man. She been kicking butt since she got that CDL, man. She ain't been playing. You see a lot more women in CDL now too, man. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I went and got the written. I passed the written part, but it took me 3 times. I failed it twice. But I'm thankful that I don't have to get on no truck because this time last year I was delivering refrigerators and washers and dryers. I asked God, man, let me get off it. Get off that truck, man. I ain't want to get. I don't want lifting them refrigerators and stuff. I God, I want to put that work in. Let me put that work in. I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to do it. Lofty goal, you will make it. What time? What time night? Bro, what you ain't died on over there?
Everybody else fall asleep on live and fall asleep too.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, we're gonna make Lemon Head a meme, bro. I'm gonna start putting that at the end. I'm finna go through and edit it now. Cause people gonna be saying something. I'm just gonna put Lemon Head going to sleep. Watch. We're gonna go viral. That's how we're gonna go viral right there. Just go to sleep.
That was natural.
That was natural.
Man, enjoy your day, man. But all my brothers and sisters, man, that been through that struggle, man, they keep your head up, man. It's got to get better, man. And when it get worse, man, keep pushing, keep fighting, keep trusting God through the process, man. Our young people out here, man. Listen, man, we love you, we value you, and we need y'all to stay safe. We need y'all to put guns down. We need y'all to get out that street life. It's nothing good about street life. Don't let nobody on your fool you. Don't let nobody on internet. Don't let nobody fool you to make you think that the street is where it's at, man. Like street only have two dates on it: roll date and court date. You know
Big facts.
And a death date is three.
And a death date.
So we trying to live, man. We standing to live, man. We not. Don't live to die. You know what I'm saying? Live. You know what I'm saying? And when it's your time to go, let God we naturally, man. You know, go through that process. Don't be out here, man, fighting a fight that you don't have to fight, man. You know what I'm saying? Go get your education, man, because you know, still trying to pay the house, still trying to break your cars, still trying to do all this stuff, man. If you ain't paying attention, man, life is moving on. It's gonna move right past you. It's not gonna worry about you struggling. It's not gonna worry about you getting in trouble. It's what you just gonna be a water state. They gonna throw 100 years at you. You won't never see the family that you see now. We did. Oh, you talked about. You said earlier about talking about what I did. That one thing we did was we packed up 120 bags for the kids at Rockdale RYC.
That's what's up.
And one thing I'm telling people, and I told those kids, I don't want you just throwing stuff in there. I want you putting there like you care. I said, because it's some kids that's going to do it from 1 year, they're going to be there for the rest of their life. There's some kids in there that'll never see another holiday. These kids are only 15, 16, 17 years old. They'll never get to experience life naturally the way we and you are, have enjoyed it. Thank God we came through what we did, and we could have got a million more years if we'd have kept on the lifestyle. So God saved and spared us, man. But you know, think about our kids that locked up. Think about our sisters that locked up. And our brothers and sisters keep pushing, man, keep fighting, man. Listen, I don't care what happens, man. Just trust God through this process, man. I'm telling you, man. It's a very emotional time of year for me, man. So I could probably talk all night right now.
No, it's good, bro. Hey, what kind of the people that's on and they want to get to your page, man? How they get to your page?
I'm Life Coach Omar on Instagram and also on TikTok, but my YouTube page is Freedom of Detroit 2012. Get on there, man. I don't put much content as I normally should have. Me and Butler been talking about that a lot, man. I gotta start building my content back up, man. It's just I be ripping and running so much throughout the day. I'm a violence prevention specialist with CBI. I work back in the prison system. You know what I'm saying? I am going to get on here one day. So, Butler, we're gonna get on here and talk about the pardon process, man. Like I told you.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's do it tomorrow. Let's do it tomorrow.
We can do that.
All right, that's a bet.
Come back on here. Let's talk about that.
Bet.
Now let's talk about because I had manslaughter and armed robbery, and I got a pardon.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's exclusive information, y'all. That's exclusive information. Let's talk about it. All right, bro. All right, man. That's the big homie. I appreciate him checking in. He stay. We don't come from the same mother, but he stayed looking out for me like I'm a little bro. I appreciate that in real time, man. Say the YouTube. Oh, the page is it's Freedom is a Choice. I'll show it to you. Freedom is a Choice 2012 is his page. Freedom is a Choice is one word, 2012. I got a 16-year-old who's in my chess class, and I talked to him. That's a good and no heart. Get that hazmat. Look, I'm gonna need y'all help, man. I got a kid that's in my he's in my chess class. I teach chess at the courthouse on Wednesdays and Thursdays. So he's 16. He's supposed to be at risk, but this dude smart as a whistle. But he said, man, I want to get my CDL because my uncle got his CDL and he's the only person in the family that don't have no issues. But then after he get his CDL, he said, I just want to get some farmland and live off my land. This is what he's saying at 16 years old. But he go to alternative school. But he's one of the smartest kids I've ran into. But when y'all saying what y'all saying about the CDL, he just need to talk to somebody who knows what's going on. So, hey man, I appreciate everybody that came in here, man. I appreciate the comments, bro. I appreciate the good energy. Most importantly, I appreciate the good energy, man. Shit bit, but I just want to drive cement truck. Hey, bro, I used to work for Argos. They are hiring those cement truck drivers. I don't know what part of town you're in, but Argos is all throughout the state of Georgia. I used to pour the cement in Argos, but I've hired people. I've hired drive Argos, Argos. Try Argos. Um, yeah, try Argos. I don't know how much they was paying their drivers, but Argos till they were but to try to tech school Hope paid for mine. I came out of pocket 250 or less. And maybe we need to have a session on some of these things, man, because people who are actually doing it could save other people headache. Is that making sense? Like, so here we have some people who have gone through it, and you got other people who are they think that what you have done and it's not as successful as you thought it was. They think that this is the go all do all. I know that Green Trucks is one. Yeah, it is one off Old National, bro. It is one off Old National. Um, I got a homeboy who I was locked up with who gave me a job out there. But I was you know I used to make the cement, bro. I used to make the cement, and as the trucks came through, to drop it in them. But when I was at that job, I was trying to get to doing this. But hey, man, it's past my bedtime, bro. Let me see. At risk only means he's in an environment where he can get in trouble. He has to change his peer group immediately. He does. He stayed to it. Well, mind you, I only got him for 2 hours out of the day. But on that chessboard, because what I teach them is that if you can learn how to move these 16 pieces, bro, you can go anywhere and learn anything. And I also reward them for their intelligence. Uh, and while I'm talking about, bro, Omar, the one who turned me on to the people who I got the contract with. So that's a blessing. But within that, I have an obligation to try to show bro that he is as stronger than anybody. And I don't even uh acknowledge the at risk when they're in front of me. I just be like, bro, you one of the smartest kid I've never met. And I'm with it with all the kids. I do have these girls tomorrow. I gotta go back and deal with them. Um those at-risk females. If you don't feed them, they'll have a little attitude. But you right, bro. Shit, we all at risk. But as long as I can breathe, man, I'm gonna keep fighting. I'm gonna keep putting in that work, man, because that's where my fulfillment comes from. Hey man, again, I appreciate all y'all, but I see y'all tomorrow on this page and that page. Then back on this page, we're gonna get Omar on here. We're gonna talk about this, talk about that. But I'm getting on here every day, man. I ain't got no more bro, man. I'm out.